You can tell I'm not a big summer guy.
Oh, I'm not trust me, I'm not a big summer guy either. I want it to be. I'm actually kind of an asshole because I want it to be in between. I want it to be the perfect temperature. I'm not like, because some people are like, well, just take me to the fucking snow. I don't care. I'm like, no. Don't take me to the snow either. I don't want it to be fucking freezing cold either.
Yeah, no, I'm like you, man. I'm like you. Like, I don't mind some sunshine with just a cool breeze where I'm not suffering.
I'm like almost like a rainforest. I don't want to feel like the rainforest, but I'm like a rainforest. Like if you have something where you have to keep me at a certain temperature and humidity, and it's both. Just
you want to look at the rainforest. You want to be in the rainforest, but you don't want to feel the rainforest.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
that's just humid and hot as fuck.
Yeah, and it has poison dart frogs.
Poison dart like frogs that shoot poison darts.
No, they're just called poison dart frogs
because they used to dip it in their cum. They would dip like the
in their cum. What?
Because their cum is poison dart. Poison dart frogs. Their cum is poisonous.
Their cum? Yeah. I thought it's their whole body.
No, that's their no. Their whole body is like you can like lick them, you can put them in your mouth, but unless they're gonna come, but it's their cum. Yeah, it's poisonous.
Okay. Hell yeah! All right, man.
No, it's
sometimes my cum's poisonous. Then that's when they spit.
Yours is
and hurts my feelings when they do that.
Like a cobra.
Kind of, just one. That's it.
It turns them into a cobra.
Yeah, I just turned 34. I don't have a lot to shoot left.
They start spitting.
It's very little.
You getting fucking? You're 34. Are you getting fucking? What's it called? Are you getting supplements? Are you
I'm thinking about doing that though, because the only way I shoot like a decent amount now is if I last really long and it just keeps like building up.
But you can get. I'm saying, are you getting like supplements for the?
No, I probably should.
To get hard. I
should.
You're not getting. Have you ever done it?
No.
It's cool, but it's like I feel like it's like in moderation thing. You do it I have some.
Why can't you do it all the time?
I guess you can. I don't know. I just feel like I just feel like if you don't have an issue, like if your like dick's not fucking just not working at all.
Yeah.
It almost feels like you're gonna fuck it up if you just keep on. If you're just like, yep, for the past fucking 6 years, I've just been popping Cialis.
That makes sense, because then it's like a high school kid that's using steroids. It's like, do you need steroids?
I want to keep making sure that I can still that I can still play the game all natural.
Nah, I feel you, man.
And so it's like,
keep those nuts.
Sometimes fucking supercharge. It's like NOS in a car, dude. You're not always you don't fucking. I've actually never been. I've been in a car that's had NOS tanks. But I've never been in a car where they push the button.
Yeah, I've only watched movies where they push the button, but I have breathed in NOS gas.
I mean, I guess I have too. Because wait, is that what's?
I mean, not the actual one from the car. Thing. No, it's not.
No,
they just called it NOS.
Yeah, it's the same.
Because if you breathe in the actual car one, there's sulfur and it's poison.
Yeah.
Not that the other thing's good for you too. Because we would do it until we hyperventilate. We put in a circus clown balloons that are like fucking 4 feet diameter and fill it with NOS and then just like from the movie Kids and from the 90s and hyperventilate and then pass out.
I have some in the
and do it over.
I have some of that in the fucking. I don't have the like medical grade, but I have like one.
We would get medical grade.
One of the you would
whippets. You do whippets?
I don't do. I mean, the way you say it is like so accusatory. I don't do whippets. Okay?
Then what is it called?
But it's
if you're not doing, if you don't do whippets,
no. But the way
it does sound accusatory. You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, the way you said it was, do you?
I know.
Oh, you do whippets? Like I don't. I have whippets and I partake in them sometimes, but I don't do them.
I apologize.
So that's
my fault.
And that's why I literally have I don't even know. It's like a half of a because they make like tanks that are like this big and this big around now.
No, we would sell them.
Well, you're probably using real tanks where you screw.
Yeah.
This is a little tank where it has like a nozzle on the top and you can fill the balloon, but it's not.
I've seen those. Yeah.
I'll show it to you. The one I have is like flavored. It's like fucking like vanilla flavored or some shit.
What?
Yeah, like
the gas.
The air tastes a little bit vanilla-y. I'll show you after this.
Okay, that sounds like poison.
But I like to do whippets. Wow.
Wait, you just said the same thing I said to you.
Listen.
You do whippets?
No, dude, you're saying it again. I don't do.
Oh, you
whippets.
Like to? That's the difference.
Listen, no.
My bad.
I like to do whippets.
Okay.
When I'm doing Molly or mushrooms or acid, I like to partake in whippets. That's why I have some that is just here because it's like
you do partake.
So next time I do one of those things, then I will also do whippets because outside of that. It's the most like fleeting thing to do that it gives you a fucking headache and it's not fun.
It's
like
very
if
short.
If you're just doing whippets, that's why I said I don't just do.
Yeah, that's why we would pass out on purpose.
But have you ever done any like like Molly.
Yeah,
you
I
probably-
used to be addicted to ecstasy. I would take the street one. Like back then, when there was no pure forms, we would just buy from random people and hope it was.
Well, there's no such thing as
decent.
fentanyl back then.
That's why I'm
these
alive.
streets.
That's why I'm alive right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I did that today,
What
I might
about
not be here.
What about acid or mushrooms?
I was too scared to try the hallucinogen ones
Oh man,
because I didn't trust my brain.
See, now you should do. Now is the time where you should do. Like you should like, dabble with some mushrooms first, just because it's a shorter thing. But I don't know. I have a lot of fun.
Can't do it.
I have so much fun doing acid, and so many people that I know are kind of like take it so much more seriously, in the sense of they're like, oh, I don't fucking know. And all I have to say about that is,
Yeah. What does that say? I'm gonna read it because I can't hear it because I don't have
says
headphones.
Biden, come on, man.
Okay. Hell yeah. Let's go, Brandon.
It's just like, come on, man. I need to like
Hell yeah.
boost this though, because it's not as fucking. I forgot you couldn't hear it, so the joke. Didn't
I could
even
just
work
read
on
it and pretend I hear it.
Yeah, you have a delayed reaction. Where you
Yeah.
go like this.
Guys, I'm not wearing the headphones because I overheat on the ears. So every podcast I'm in, I never wear headphones, even if they ask me to.
Hey, Kenny, it's Kenny. This is entry number 11, and today I'm here with Mike Kim. He is a fellow comedian. There's been a trend here so far. That's all that's been on the podcast is fellow comedians. It'll be a lot of that. I don't know. What are you showing, some Illuminati thing right now?
This is Andrew Tate vagina fingers. That's what he does.
Oh, you're naming it the Andrew Tate. Okay, we'll go straight into
Because he
that.
does this all day.
We'll go straight into that because Andrew Tate's been talking shit on Adam 22.
Oh,
Because
about his wife, Lena the Plug, getting railed in the ass by the big black
Jason
BBC guy.
Love?
Yeah, Jason Love. Yeah.
Yeah, well, did you see today Adam 22 released like a video basically being like, hey, bro, you're out there talking a lot and it's not cool to Jason Love?
That's all he said. That's
No. It goes deeper than that. He's, let me pull this up.
Wait, so Jason Love is talking about?
No. I guess Jason Love. Yes, that's how it starts.
Oh shit.
Is Jason Love is I guess he's running his mouth a little bit, saying things, but this is a huge thing in the news. Of course, he's talking about it, and now Adam 22 is coming back. And when I read the headline, I thought that that he was gonna be like, oh shit, like coming in really hot.
Like the way Jason Love did into Lena the Plug's ass?
Did you watch?
Cool.
I haven't seen.
Nah, but you know what's funny? When I heard about it, I was like, all right, let's see what Adam 22 is about. You know, so I saw his fucking dad, fucking fat belly getting his dick sucked, and I was grossed out.
All right, headphones, because you got to hear this.
Yeah, I was grossed out.
I guess we're doing this today. Hey, Jason Love, I trusted you to pork my wife. It's getting to your head. You're talking real spicy, and I ain't really feeling it. Number one, the angle of the dangle is more important than the cubic of the pubic. That's number one. Number two, my D game, when I'm serving it, man, it's just like your mom's home cooking, because there's a special ingredient. It's called love. You ever heard of it? Number three, don't make me expose you. And you know what I'm talking about. It could get real messy out here. Number four, you don't want problems moving around in these LA streets, because I can make that happen. I'm very well connected. And number five, you are officially blacklisted from smashing my wife again.
He's trolling. He's fucking
Show
around.
some respect.
I thought that he was, but there's nothing alluding.
You think he's
to
being
that.
serious?
There's nothing alluding to that on the internet. Like
Yeah, but the internet's stupid though. Like he's a genius at. Why else is his podcast so big? He knows what gets the fucking headlines going. He is joking.
Yeah, but
I guarantee you, he's joking.
But that's okay. There's joking, right? Like I mean, I'm a comedian. Joke about whatever you want to joke about. But
Yeah.
that doesn't put you in a. Like, of course, that's going to generate a lot. I mean, look, we're talking about it. We're talking about it right now. But you, no matter, even if you're like, I'm going to fucking put out this video that I'm going to control it, you're stupid. Like, you look like a fucking idiot.
Dude,
like, he looks like a huge fucking dork idiot who I don't even know what he values, because I thought he just valued getting other pussy, but maybe that's what it is. Maybe he likes getting other pussy so much that he's just like fucking doesn't care about his actual wife or something. I don't know. It's just like, it's the wildest thing to me, the whole situation. And then he released that video. And I agree with you that it feels trolly, but it's like, you don't troll yourself like that. And if you do, at what cost? It's like, at what cost? That's like, that truly is, what he said in there, that truly is like, you're like, not to sound like your dignity or something. It's just like it's not good. It's definitely
yeah, but
not
for
good.
him to get to the place he's at, he's gotten shit on a lot. He's used to it. He can see like Kanye trolls. Like he knows if he says whatever, it's gonna get in the headlines. So I stand 100% behind the fact that if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't really care. But I believe 100% the dude is fucking around. He knows that this is going to get headlines. It's going to help his podcast, help his brand, just get known. Because that's all he cares about. He doesn't care about looking cool or looking respectable. Because if that was the case, he wouldn't have been,
Yeah,
doing
but it's
whatever
not
he's
even
been
that.
doing.
It's like even on the level of what he's doing, where he has a podcast that they like bring a guest on and they fuck the guest and blah blah blah, like all this, like that's already all whatever. But this doesn't even this doesn't feel like it helps that brand. It's just like you're just basically being like, yeah, I'm a cuck, like in the weirdest way.
Yeah, I will say this though. Regardless of what it is, it was fucking cringe in terms of the way he was saying things. Like I knew a lot of white guys in high school from the suburbs that would say the N-word and it sounded like the way he said it with the other words, but like put the N-word in there.
Yeah.
And then
he just
the
omitted that so he didn't get straight canceled.
Yeah. He's definitely said it in between the jump cuts.
Oh,
Yeah. That's why he was like, how do I get into, like, for instance, for me, there's a lot of white power people around here, right? Because we're do they know where you stay around? Are we allowed to say that? Okay, in Huntington Beach, there's a lot of white power people, but also a lot of nice people.
But there's not really that many. I don't think
I know, I'm fucking around. I haven't met anybody, but it's kind of known for that, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely, that's what I was getting at, is it's like known for that, but
Yeah.
I don't.
But I get why they do that. You know why? Because I started to like one day I was in the car and I was feeling kind of down and I just thought, like, I'm going to yell it. I was on a freeway. I was going like 65 miles per hour. And then I just said,
No speed limit.
I said, "What power?" And just this energy rose from the depths and pits of my stomach to my heart area. And I just felt so powerful. And then I was like, I can get the day. And I yelled it one more time really loud. Yeah. And then I killed it.
But you're not white, so that there is no power behind it. Like, so how could it make you feel?
I don't know. It was energy.
How could it make you feel? But doing something, like just saying white power, like if you would have done like a racist act against like a minority, like would that have also given you the same outcome?
I think if I pushed down a grandma to the floor, that would have given me a lot more strength.
But like, what ethnicity is the grandma? Just anything but white?
She could be like Polish, like a different type of.
No,
I was just talking. Fuck no. No. But just yelling. Now. But just yelling. I'm saying just yelling something.
Yeah, but something like if you would have literally yelled "black table," I don't know why.
It's not the same, man. I don't know why. Just something about yelling white power. Because like I can't even stand behind that because I'm a fucking Asian dude and they wouldn't let me in the crew anyway. But even though I watched American History X and that's a pretty fun movie, but I just I was just like, man, it just felt good to yell it. And I can only imagine the power I would feel if I was actually white and I could be part of a club. Yeah. Not that I want to be like that, but it's just kind of funny.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that it's funny, but I don't agree that you like. I just think it's not inherent for people to be necessarily like they have to be racist. That white people have to be racist.
Yeah,
but they I think it is hard for them to not, like anybody. It's hard for anybody to not like group up. And so what you're saying is like, it's like, oh, you want like Asian people like kind of turn to each other and group up. Black people turn to each other and group up. Mexicans, every different, Latin people, every different kind of these people. But you don't. But we're like, whoa, white people, please don't do that. You guys aren't allowed to do it. And then most of these people, most white people, and when I say white people, to be honest with you, you could just say people. Like most people haven't been racist, haven't been like outwardly, knowingly racist, just done straight up. Like I fucking don't. So it's like a hard thing to reconcile for them when someone's like, you fucking. I'm telling you, white people are racist. White people, white people, white people. But at the same time, that's how every single race has dealt with shit for years. You know what I mean? Like that's every other race would turn around and say the same thing. It's like, yeah, that's what we've felt for the past fucking eternity.
Yeah, which is why they feel like all the PLC minorities feel like they could shit on white people nonstop. But it's like an overcorrection where it's just like I mean, dude, TikTok is insane. It's full of like, yeah, we're taking back our fucking boats from the white people. Like, dude, what are you talking about? They're talking about the most random shit to use the whole like, I'm not white, so your people fucked my people. And this is talking about every whatever minority fuck that's not a white person. To the point where they're saying they're trying to use it as a way of entitlement and to just to try to empower themselves by shitting on somebody. And you know why they do that too? It's because they have no sense of identity and they're bored and they have nothing else to really do.
Oh yeah, well, because the identity becomes being like
rage.
part of the team, like just being on part of that team and stuff. But it's that's why I mean on stage sometimes like I'll say something about like a white person, like to a white person in the crowd, and I'll be like, "Don't worry, I'm brown, so I can't be racist." Like,
oh yeah,
like,
dude, I do. Whenever people say I'm this, so I can't be racist, that's the craziest, most stupid, dumb thing I've ever heard. Like, you're a fucking retard.
Yeah. Oh,
like, the people that genuinely believe that, there's something wrong with those fucking people in their head, man. There's something fucking wrong with you.
And this doesn't. Again, a lot of these things don't like. You can't say like one thing and it like negates the entire like process, if that makes sense. But when people turn around and like point that out, like when people point out that you can't be like oh, I can't be racist because I'm this, or like, oh, like you just point like that's, I think that's the biggest example of this is like white privilege. Like, it does exist, but it's a hard
but
it's a hard.
Hey, I'm gonna move this because this is annoying to watch. Because you're like, do you like to suffer? That's way easier.
No, but I've moved this kind of like this over time, but it's not even that big of a.
Okay, well, I feel better now. Anyways, continue.
As long as you feel better.
Yeah, thanks.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
See, you knew
I hear it in my head. I can't hear it, but I can hear it in my head.
A delayed. Okay.
Yeah. So you were saying about the white privilege?
Oh, white privilege is just like one of those things where it exists, and it's not that we shouldn't talk about it, but it's almost like unproductive to try to like sit someone down and be like especially someone in that's like, let's say they're like struggling in life, like they're somebody who's living like paycheck to paycheck, like not living like not living the life that they necessarily want to be living, trying to work their way out of that.
Yeah.
And then you say, listen to me, you have something called white privilege. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, they get like, white people will get very, very mad at that. I personally, like, on the real side of it, think that it's like, if you want to fix stuff, it's like, yeah, everybody's got to kind of let go of it. Everybody would have to kind of just let go of everything and just be like, what we're going to do is from this moment forward, we're going to be chill starting now. Like, you know what I mean? And that's all you can do. You can't worry. Because as soon as everything makes you bring up the past or bring up this or bring up that or that or this or this or that, you're fucked.
Yeah, like that's a fundamentalism. Doing that is using the past as an anchor because you have nothing in the present or the future to look forward to. So you try to go to the past and then live there, you know? That's the miserable people that do stuff like that. So I'm with you, man. If you're an asshole, like erase the slate clean. If you're an asshole starting from this point on, then you're just a fucking asshole.
Well, yeah.
And if you're a good person, you're a good person.
Well, anytime. You can always do that. You can do that with anything at any time. You can just go like, now I'm going to do this. I mean, that's how it works if you want to like lose weight and shit. Like, I've been working out. Like, I've ramped now, like literally this week I've like really ramped it up. Like, I'm doing like today I woke up, I went to the gym, I came back here, ate something, hung out for a little bit, and then went to jujitsu.
Oh, nice.
And then it's like I'm trying to like double up some days, do both. But I'm just trying to make that push to like actually lose weight. And I don't know why I started talking about that now. I'm a little high.
Is it because you want to compete?
I don't even know if I want to compete. I just want to be. Oh, it's getting the ball rolling. What I was saying is so like now, and that's some of the ways I've thought about it, and some of the way I'll think about it if I like, let's say tomorrow doesn't go as planned and I don't get to train. Well, it's like every day you can just be like, well, today I'm gonna do it today. The next day you don't go, fuck, I didn't train yesterday. Well, fuck it today.
Yeah,
it's easy.
Yeah.
It's like, this is very simple shit. This is like me being like, you know what, the sky is blue, but it's still shit. I think you have to like. A lot of people have to like go over in their head to like stick with shit.
No, that's fucking true. Because actually, I'm glad you said this because I just decided a week ago that so me and two friends we agreed we're gonna post every day for 30 days. Whoever doesn't owes well, I'm the nucleus between the two people, so it's
Right.
between me and the other, whatever. Whoever doesn't post for 30 days, fucks up, posts 2 seconds after midnight, owes the other $100. And then me and my other friend, we decided, okay, we'll continue after that and do it for 6 months, like every day. And once I decided to do that, it's like I spend 2 to 3 hours per day on these skits or whatever, these videos. And then I have even more energy. Even though like I'm kind of tired, it's like the type of tired that gives you more energy in the strange way, you know? So I'm doing even more than I was before because I slowly dipped into this kind of somewhat like a lazy mentality. I used to be really hardcore with this stuff, but you just it's like a frog boiling in water. You don't realize you're just kind of losing a part of yourself and getting in your own way
Right.
before it's too late, and then you're a fucking.
Well, I mean, I think it's like different with all this. Like, I mean, we'll get especially you and I, we will get like way in the weeds if we start talking too much about about this shit.
Yeah, social media.
But I don't know. I think right now is a weird time because it's like nobody is popping off on social media. Like,
What do you mean?
Like it was like a year ago or so. Like where people are just like kind of blowing up. People are like having clips blow up. People are doing, getting a lot of views on the. It seems like the views on everything that I see from everybody is down.
I think it definitely depends for sure, but in the last week I had 2 videos go like decently viral for me.
Nice. You also have like you're doing those your little sketch video things. Like the one you
Everything.
I think the one you did today was really funny.
Thank you. Do you know how long that's 11 seconds. Do you know how long that fucking took me?
The one that one of these days. On one of these, if we planned it in advance, we should shoot something. Did you see the 2 different things I put out in the past week?
With Zach, right?
I put one out with Zach, and then I put one was the vape funeral.
Yeah, I saw both of those. Yeah, we could definitely shoot some shit. But I gotta tell you this: do you know how long it took me to shoot that fucking 11-second goddamn skit? Do you know and shoot it and edit it? That shit took 3 fucking hours, guys. Just letting you know. Jesus
Christ, dude! If we did that, we could do that shit.
Because I like to edit, double it. I watch, so that's kind of my process. It took like 2.5, maybe 3 hours, but because I'm also shooting, reshooting, using green screen and doing multiple takes.
Right.
So I'm not complaining about it. It actually, I'm kind of proud of that, and I'll get faster as I go.
Right.
That's the reality of what is going on. I mean, even with your stand-up clips, it could be fucking 35 seconds, and you could spend a couple 2 hours maybe, and nobody knows.
Yeah, I mean they tend to take like an hour and a half.
Yeah, something like it still takes time, longer than whatever it is.
Oh,
right?
Of course.
Yeah, that's whoever's listening. You fucking appreciate us, dog. All right, we're trading our life force for your entertainment.
Yeah, but the outcome of if it actually works out for us is a very good outcome.
That means we fucking win.
Somebody on Facebook was saying, I tried to look this up and I can't find anything on. What? They're saying talk about the person who wandered into North Korea. I found out he was black, which is absolutely unacceptable. This is a dude I went to high school with. Is black. So.
Wait. He said it's unacceptable that he's black.
Yeah, he's saying that a black him and then another dude, another one of like 2 dudes I went to high school with. They're both black guys. They were then arguing, being like, yeah, he gets his black card taken away. Like, why would a black person like wander into North Korea? But I literally didn't find it. The one that I found is a white guy.
So they said they thought it was a black guy that wandered in?
They said that's what this guy says, but I looked it up earlier when he was talking about it just to see what the story was.
Yeah.
And it was a white guy. But you're North Korean, right?
Actually, my dad's side is North Korean.
Oh,
they
really?
escaped. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Yeah, they escaped North Korea. Yeah.
I knew it, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
You're fucking.
That's why my voice is deep.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have family in North Korea that's in North Korea now?
I wouldn't know. I mean, like whoever on my dad's side escaped is all we know now. I mean, I have family even in South Korea. I don't even know. We're just kind of out of touch. It just you just.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go see them?
I mean, we're gonna have a very hard time communicating, and I've never talked to them. I don't think so. I guess it would be kind of cool, but then it would. I'd need some kind of person to, like my mom there or something, to help me.
Is it your mom's family?
Well, I actually asked my mom this question last week. I asked her, "Do we have family in Korea?" She's like, "Well, most of our family is here, and all the ones that we actually talk to are here, and I'm sure we have some over there, but we just don't talk to them. So that's it." It's just, I mean, like, what are you gonna do?
So it's like not even. It's like not even like, oh, this is just this is family that we know, but we just don't see. It's like you don't even really know them at all.
I don't know, not at all. So you can't miss something that you don't really know.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and then the main ones are here. So, but I mean, if it kind of came up and I was in Korea randomly, I wouldn't say no.
I wonder if there's a lot of Koreans in North and South Carolina.
I thought you were gonna say, dog.
Like
I thought you were gonna say, I wonder if there's a lot of Koreans in North and South Korea.
No. But in North and South Carolina, like if they move there because they're like, wow, this kind of like reminds me of home being split into North and South.
Which one's the worst one?
I don't know.
Is there
I
a
feel
worse
like
one?
North Carolina because I only really hear about like South Carolina. You like everything you really hear about is South Carolina. North Carolina is sports. I think I hear like about sports. Like that's the Tar Heels, right?
Which one's the one that wanted to do to slaves in the Civil War? North side or South side?
I mean, I would assume South side. It would be very weird if the South was like,
oh damn, you're right.
We don't want slaves. Yeah.
Damn.
Now who's the historical idiot?
North side.
That sounds like Remember the Titans. North side.
North side.
Because it's like strong side, weak side.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Strong side, weak side. Hey, sunshine.
North Korea.
North Korea, motherfucker.
South Korea. And they're like hitting each other. Like it's like instead.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be funny.
North Korea. And when they hit the North Korean guy, when he hits the North Korean guy, he just
dies.
flies because he's
malnutrition.
malnourished.
His eyeballs pop out of his skull.
Looks like Captain America before the fucking he took the fucking America juice.
The superhero syndrome. Yeah. I mean super soldier serum. Super soldier serum.
Why is it that there's not a million Captain Americas? Why isn't the whole army Captain America? Well, they don't have more of the serum.
Because I think they just didn't have access to it.
They didn't have access to the serum was only enough for one guy to.
Oh no. They tried to they did the experiments, but then people would fucking like die and stuff. I think
the FDA, dude.
Yeah, it's the FDA.
It was the FDA. Oh, that's right. When they gave it to regular people, it like fucked them up, right? And it's because he was scrawny that it like made him.
Well, it wasn't really just they had no idea it would work, but the only reason why they gave it to him is because they threw a fake grenade. Well, he's annoying too, yeah, and he's like the perfect looking white kid. Exactly right. There was all the black people. They were like, "No, you don't do that. You're already strong. You're born that way." But they threw the fake grenade. He jumps on it, and then the scientist is like, "Oh, his mentality is Captain America,
right?
So we gotta fucking do it."
That would have been funny if he would have just stayed skinny. Or if he would have stayed skinny, but he was strong. That'd be. I mean, I guess that's Spider-Man.
Well, that would also be. Well, Spider-Man has muscles. That would be like.
Yeah, but he has like parkour
Bruce
muscles,
Banner.
not like fucking lifting muscles.
Yeah. I like the Spider-Man look better, but if he was still that skinny and got super strong, it would be like old Bruce Banner in Logan in the alternate universe where the Hulk fucks all his cousins and inbreeds. That's a real comic, by the way.
What?
It's a look it up. It's a fucking good comic, Logan.
I mean, I know Logan. I mean, Logan. I watched the movie Logan, so I understand it exists.
Loosely based on the comic book.
What do you mean? Isn't it all? It's all loosely based.
No, it's so loose. There's Hulks that all inbreed with each other within the family. He fucks his cousin. The female Hulk. What's her fucking name? I don't remember. She-Hulk, and they have babies.
You couldn't remember She-Hulk.
I don't know, man.
You said female Hulk.
Hey, maybe if you had air conditioning in here, I could think clearly.
Dude, you're sweating the least of anybody that's been here so far. So
Dog, I'm sweating in my balls. You don't even understand how hard it sweats.
Good, keep it in your balls, and nobody has to see it.
That's why I'm wearing thick jeans. These thick jeans are soaking it up. It's like a ShamWow.
Kenon was literally here drinking White Claws yesterday and just fucking melting.
Yeah, but he's an alcoholic, so he doesn't notice. Dude, when you're fucking drunk or drugged out, you're gonna sweat and not give a fuck because you're looking for your next shot.
I like how you imply you didn't just say drunk, but somehow the drugged out gets thrown onto him because you said it when we referenced Kenon.
I mean, I'm not saying anything.
Kenon, we need to talk to you.
Yeah, we need an intervention.
Oh, you're not. You didn't. We use now. You use the word already. You gotta like ease into it's an intervention. You have to ease into it being an intervention.
Hey, you want to have a kickback? That's what.
You want to get a couple of brews, buddy?
Yeah.
Huh?
You like coffee?
You want some White Claws or some Modelo's? You like coffee?
Modelo's. I've never really been a fan of Modelo's.
I mean, what beer do you like?
I like Blue Moon IPAs.
Disgusting. Blue Moon is not IPA though. Were you saying?
Well, I said it too fast. I meant to put a comma between those, but I put a dash. Blue Moon IPAs.
Like Hefeweizens. and IPAs.
Hefeweizen's are good, but the older I get, the more I tend to lean towards like the hefs and the lighter ales. You know, because I used to go for stouts, like hardcore thick stouts.
Yeah, but it fills you up now, huh? It makes you so full.
Dude, it makes me feel sick. It's thick. It's that Irish shit.
Yep, it makes you feel all full and gross.
Yeah.
That's why I like to drink Modelo. You out there drinking Bud Light?
Well, which Modelo?
Just regular Modelo.
Oh, okay. Do I like Bud Light?
Yeah.
I mean,
you quit. Did you quit it because you stand with America?
yeah, I quit it.
You quit Bud Light?
Yeah, but then I started drinking it again after I watched Brokeback Mountain.
You drink it while you watched it?
After.
Oh, did you see Tom Holland's?
Of course I did.
Of course.
Dude, that shit was crazy. Like, I saw Brokeback Mountain, right, like a month ago, because I wanted to find out if there's like some inner gayness in me, and there's not. I got horny when I saw titties, but yeah, when I watched the Tom Holland thing, dude, did you hear his moan? Shit.
No, I didn't like watch.
No, it's
it.
6 seconds. What do you mean you didn't watch? What does that even mean? Did you squint your eyes?
Sound. I just like watched it.
Dude, no, play it right now. Play this. You only need to hear it for 2 seconds. Look, I'll put my headphones on just for this. Watch. But I'm going to stare at your face because I need to see your face. Don't cover your face so the audience can. No, you got to play it for 6 seconds. They have a 6-second clip on Twitter. Just Google it.
Let's see.
Tom Holland, The Crowded Room sex scene. And then it'll have like a Twitter clip or something somewhere.
Is it actually going to show the clip on
I saw it on Twitter.
Twitter?
Yeah.
Let's see. It's pulling up.
Oh, man, I got it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the one. Pause it, and then turn up the sound. Pause it, and turn up the sound. Listen. Shh. Watch, listen.
All right, here we go. All right. I was like, this is stupid. I was like, I'm not going to do this. What?
Kenny's still playing it on loop. He can't stop. Doesn't it remind you of the past, right? You can't stop, right? You know how many homies I talked to, they're like, I watched it like 20 times on loop. I couldn't stop. That moan.
Why is it so funny? Why?
Right? Doesn't it just like pierce your skull?
I'm a child.
You're not the only one, man.
Dude,
that's Tom Holland. That's Spider. Yeah. That's Peter Parker.
People are mad about that. I mean, I don't even. There's not even a point to waste time being like, it's fine. Like, it's a movie. It's a movie character. It's a movie character. We don't get mad when someone portrays like Hitler. We don't get mad when someone portrays like Hannibal Lecter, these really heinous things. But we're like, oh, dude, you got butt fucked in a movie. It's the dumbest thing of all
But you
time.
know what's crazy?
But it is hilarious.
It's hilarious because especially the sound. The sound is insane. But like, you know what's crazy is Brokeback Mountain came out before 2010, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
around there, right?
Sure.
And back then they were much less tolerant, right? But it seems like this is a bigger deal now.
Well, that's like, well, the reality is it's whatever. But we have to be honest. It's hack.
What is hack?
This is hack.
Tom Holland's ass.
Yeah, this is all hack. You just said it yourself. Brokeback Mountain. That's like 15, 20 years ago almost.
Yeah, and that movie is actually well done cinematically.
Yeah. He's just a hack.
That's just Euphoria.
Jake Gyllenhaal and
Heath Ledger.
Now that's art. That was real art. But now they've done it. So all these people who come after.
Oh, I see what you. Who come after? Who come behind?
Come from behind victory.
Come behind. Come behind Tom Holland.
Come in behind victory.
Yeah. But you know what? I mean, it makes sense because Tom Holland is 100% about him. Like, it just makes sense. There's no way he would rail somebody. He has to get railed.
He can do whatever he wants to do. Maybe he finds like a Zendaya built boy.
Oh, like a skinny white guy with a big dick? That type of shit?
Is that what Zendaya reminds you of?
Zendaya, yeah.
If
Zendaya was a white guy, he'd be a skinny white dude with a big ass dick. Yeah, just frail but solid. That'd be Zendaya.
Nah.
Do you think Zendaya is hot?
I mean, she's very, very like. There's nothing to her. Like, she's very just like
normal.
Well, not even that. It's like she's just like rail thin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's no like body at all to it. So I would like, I don't know. It's not my thing.
She's like coffee straws.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like it reminds me of like when I was a kid. I mean, obviously they weren't thrusting black people to black women to the forefront as like what's attractive. But it's not surprising. Like when I see her and everybody's like, oh, this is like the hottest chick. I'm like, oh, I get, like, because I think that deep down, and then especially off the coasts, like in the middle of the country and stuff, I still think no matter what anybody says about body positivity and stuff, I think people just hold a high value to fucking thin.
Yeah. To
the beauty standard of like of just super skinny, and then that looks. I'm not going to argue that it doesn't. It looks good on camera.
Yeah, and like a long skinny dress.
Yeah, you can be on camera and you're like really thin people look good on camera. You don't have like weird angles where now it's like oh, you look good straight on. You turn to the side and I didn't realize you were like fucking 3 feet deep. Like, you know what I mean? Like a thin person will literally be like sideways. You take up this much space, and then you get a person that's like this big from front to back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's like it just doesn't look.
It's like a fish.
It's not
like a fish look.
Yeah, it's not appealing looking on camera. Your eye's not drawn to it, which is why I think people don't bring up that argument when they're talking about how you should like cast more like everyday people, and it's like, well, they're not going to look as it's not going to look. There's a reason. It's not just like lining up the shot. It's like lining up the shot, and then the subject in the shot also looks good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. True. That's true.
Somebody asked what my shoe size is, and it says a dude named Will Hung.
Chinese?
And this is on Facebook, so it's like, I mean, it could still be a fake person, but I feel like less likelihood. Doesn't look, but it's like, it says, what's your shoe size? In your videos, you look like a bigger guy. Then and I saw this earlier, and it was like a 3-minute difference. 3 minutes later, they put, you're not as big as I thought.
What?
Or they put that first. They put, you're not as big as I thought. What's your shoe size? In your videos, you look like a bigger guy.
I think he's trying to like sneak his way into getting you to send him like a dick pic.
A dick pic?
Like, look, well, think about it. Break it down. What shoe size you got? He's doing it in like straight guy way of competition, like challenging you. And then he goes, in your videos, you look like a bigger guy. And then what did he say after that? He said something?
He started by saying, you're not as big as I thought.
Oh, you're not as big as I thought.
I'm not.
He's trying to pull you.
I'm not attempting to be big though.
But you see, the fact that he said that, he wants you to think about it, and then eventually, see, if you're weak-minded, then he'd be like, "What are you trying to say? Like, I'll prove it to you, man. You want to see my foot?"
Well, now I know how your mind works. So you'd be sending them pictures of your dick for some reason. This would escalate.
If you paid me money, I'd send them photos of my dick, which isn't actually my dick. I would just look up like Johnny Sin's dick and send it to him.
I'm not even gonna tell him money. I'm not even gonna tell him my shoe size. How about that?
Can you mouth your shoe size to me so I know?
No, I'll tell you after.
Oh, damn! Whoa! Secrets.
All right, we got one.
Is this voice message?
One voicemail.
Let me hear this. Let me hear this shit.
I have a very important question. Which nipple that you have is more erogenous? Everybody has one nipple that's more sensitive than another. Just think about it. You'll know immediately. Okay, bye.
It'd be funny if this is the same guy.
I was thinking it had to be the same guy.
It's not.
It's Will Hung.
No, it's not Will Hung, because this person also wrote the comment out on like a Facebook post or something. And then when I put the number, they like called in. So, you want to go first?
I already know I knew the answer before you finished the sentence.
Answer?
Left nipple.
Left nipple. Okay.
My left nipple's more sensitive.
I don't have
nipples.
I don't have an answer immediately for this, so I'll tell you the story of my nipples. Like, I don't really like fucking anybody touching my nipples, and my girlfriend likes to fuck with me.
Yeah.
And try to touch them, and so I sleep and lay, like if we're in bed, I'm to her left, so my right nipple is closer. So there's a lot more grabbing at that, and so it's a lot more me. Like if she's fucking around with me, I'm like block it and not let her do it, and be like, "What the fuck, dude?" And then she'll be like, "Come on," like some fucking rapey college student.
So it's because of her you don't like your nipples?
So, no, it's not because of I've just never been a person. I don't fucking nobody needs. What do we?
Do you have nipple? Okay, I never seen your nipples, but you're like a bigger guy. Do you have the nipples that are like inverted? Do you have inverted nipples? Is that why?
Because you can see them.
No. You know, no. I'm not talking to areola. I mean, is your nipple?
Yeah, I'm saying you can
sucked
see
in.
the fucking. I get like hard nipples on the shirts all the time. So no.
Okay, no. Not when it's hard. I'm saying when it's soft because
I don't have any nipples. Like innies.
The invert.
Innies.
Okay, because I've been with a few girls that have like a fucking inverted nipple, and I'm trying to suck it. Like, you know when you're eating like bone marrow, you're trying to get the little last bit on the inside. I'm like trying to suck on this titty and get her horny, and then it pops out like that.
What are you doing, dude? I've never. This is not something I know anything about.
Well, now you know.
You're saying it pops.
The nipple flips. It's normally flipped inside, and then when she gets horny, it pops out.
I don't think that's real, dude. I don't think that.
What do you mean it's not? It's a real thing. Just because you haven't seen it, you've never met a North Korean, doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
You're an idiot, dude. Nipple that goes inside and I don't.
It stays inside, like it. Because normally the nipple is like, it just stays out a little bit.
That you could get it like pushed to where it's like flat with the skin, but it's not like
no, it sucks in.
And then you're like, oh, I gotta get this. I gotta get some suction on this to like really get back out.
I don't suck it out. I get her horny enough to arouse that it pops out.
You're telling me she has dick nipples. Dick nipples. She's got dick nipples.
Dick nipples.
What the fuck?
I've been with a couple of girls with inverted, two inverted nipples. One of her left one was, this Filipino girl, her left nipple was inverted.
I had a threesome. 3 people, 4 nipples. Dick nipples. That's alarming. I don't like it at all.
Yeah. No, I didn't enjoy it.
What do you got her? It's.
You think I'm gonna let that stop me?
What do you like the next time you hook up with this chick? Are you like?
No, that was years ago.
Babe, you're not really into it. Your nipples are still not hard. Your nipples still aren't erect.
I never brought it up.
Were you drunk? Maybe you imagined.
No, dude, we dated for like a few months. I just didn't bring it up.
I don't like this information. I mean, you gave it to me and it's fine, but it's like there's something off.
Yeah, it's inverted. That's why it's off.
That's not good.
Yeah. They're rare. They're rare.
The name of this episode is going to be called Inverted Nipples.
Yeah. You know how I know it's true? I made a video about it a few years ago on TikTok, and it went super viral, and a bunch of people were like, a bunch of women were like, oh my God, like I have that. I thought I was one of the only ones. And it was a ton of women that were coming out, and some like fat dudes.
Where can the people find you?
They can find me. Is this the transition to end it? Mike Kim Comedy. Find me everywhere at Mike Kim Comedy. Mike Kim is a palindrome. It's spelled the same way forward and backwards. MIKEKIM is MIKEKIM backwards, forward and backwards.
Nice. You didn't
Instagram,
need to know
everything.
anything about how it's spelled backwards to spell it forwards, but that's
some
cool.
people need the help.
You can also find him at his website, invertednipples.com.
That's right. And NorthKoreanHalfbreed.gov.
Check out HeyKennyIt'sKenny.com. You can find everything you need to know about me on there, social medias, podcasts, live shows. And then if you want to be somebody who gets your voicemail played on the podcast, call in 714-702-5689. Again, 714-702-5689. That's it. It's all over.
Bye.